What's up, YouTube? Summer's coming and we're doing some lighting over the pool. So got some string lights from Costco and made my way over to Home Depot and got a bunch of parts to put in some lighting cables, some poles, some power to put the lights over the pool. GFI, and I'm gonna walk you guys through that. So summer nights, barbecues, friends over, pool parties, the kids, whatever, enjoy this. Give a nice decorated look to your backyard. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. So first, down to the house. We got our turnbuckles in here. We drilled it through the stucco, found some wood, put in some lag eyelets, put that in, ran some cable all the way across the pool, as you can see. We got one there. This one we put a little higher, like 2 feet higher than the rest of them. Eyelet there, cable, back down to the center point of the pool. And number 3 here, out the gazebo. Eyelet, fixed. You can see that right there. This one's fixed. This one goes back to the third part of the pool, as you can see here. So we kind of centered these cables over the 3 parts of the pool. So we got section 1, section 2, section 3. Walking over here, got a nice galvanized pole. We lagged it into the wall here from behind, and we put a bolt eyelet up on top there, threaded. And I'm about to run the 3rd cable right now. This one goes back to, again, the center point of the house, gazebo, house, and right side corner of the house. So now all of our lights are done clean that way. And walking around here behind the pool pump, ran some nice galvanized conduit, waterproof fittings here. Blue ones pulled into the power box here. Bent our conduit, mounted it to the wall, waterproof. And then we also put a photovoltaic switch inside the box here. We have the GFI, so if anything ever happens where the lights would happen to fall in the pool, low voltage or not, the GFI would trip and it'd be safe. So, should be nice come nighttime. I'll have to get some videos for you guys at the end when it's all said and done at night, so you can see how beautiful it turns out. So along with the pool lighting, we have the gazebo, and we're gonna be putting lights around that too. Let me show you that. So here's the gazebo, adjacent to the pool. And I'm gonna go ahead and just run lights all along here, all the way down there, nice square, across here. And we're gonna pull power from this box here. This is our regular light. We're gonna build a box off the wall, run conduit up, put a box up there so it'll be switched. So this light will come on along with all of the lighting along around the gazebo here. Make it much more enjoyable, easier to do barbecues. Bust out the old Traeger. Stay tuned here. So to do all the work here, I ended up using 3 30-second cable and some turnbuckles. And I use these little guys here to lock the cable. You get these in packs of 3 at Home Depot. They have stainless option and they got regular cable option all the way through. So now I'm going to go to this side. Last cable's going in. The first 2 cables are one long cable, going from turnbuckle side to eyelet side, and then we have a separate cable in the middle going from turnbuckle off the house to fixed on the pole over on the back of the pole there. So we're going to put this little lock guy in here, pull the cable tight as we can, and that will give us some room to work off the house with the turnbuckle. All right, we got the 3rd cable in. Got a cable clamp in there, nice and tight. And that cable's running all the way back to the house. You can see right there. It's sitting higher than the other 2, which is nice. And we have all the adjustment in the turnbuckle. So when you make sure you put these cables in, make sure you turn that turnbuckle all the way out. When you put on the turnbuckles against the house, make sure you turn those turnbuckles all the way out so you have all the room to use all the slack they have to give. It's not very much, so the cables have to be pretty tight before you even get going on these things. And that way, when you do tighten up the turnbuckles, it'll pull some slack out of the cable for you. And make sure your cable clamps are super tight too. Very important. Hey Stella, what are you doing, Stella? Ready for some lights? What's up, Bubba? What about you? Want some lights? Okay. So we got the first strand up. Just want to walk you guys through this. Check it out. Pretty cool. This is a 48-foot piece from Costco, and these zip ties on each of them all the way down the line. See all the way to the house, 48 feet exactly. These stretches, actually no, it's probably like more like 40 feet, 42 feet, and then I have a little bit going down to the actual power box there. So I'm gonna run my next light series. They'll have lights come from here out the far line to the gazebo over there. We'll have it cross over the gazebo back to the middle line, and then return back to the pole here. That'll be the plan anyway. See how it goes. These are the lights I got from Costco online. Ordered them right to the house. I got 3 cases of 3 lights, 3 packs. Each pack is 48 feet long, and all the bulbs are plastic, so they won't break, but they will yellow after like 2-3 years, 4 years maybe. All right, we got line number 2 done. So you guys can see it here, ready? There it is, yeah. All the way to the house. All the way across, back to the pole. So that's line number 2. These are 48-foot strands, I told you before. And this one ran all the way from the pole to the house and a little bit further, you can see right here. So we're gonna continue running that across, up there, back to that line, and then all the way back that middle cable, all the way back to center bar, and get that done now. So anything extra will go around the pole like maypole, or we might do some work on the top of the back wall. We'll see how it goes when we get there. See how much extra cable we got. Here's another look at it. Number 2. You see number 1 over there? Number 1's done. There, look at it. And then number 2, going back to the house. It's running one direction here. It's gonna go across the gazebo, up to the center point, and then back down this line, all the way across to finish at the pole. And again, anything extra, we'll do wrap around the pole, or we might do top of the wall. We'll see how it goes. Right on, got the lights going now. They look killer. Had some work to do on the GFI box. It was wired up wrong for the electrician, so I had to change a couple wires around to get that working, but got it working. So I want to show you guys how it looks. It's still light out, so give me some time on that. But looks killer, man, literally looks killer. And here it is. You can't see very well. There you go. In the dark you can. Shade. But there they are. All the way across the pool. Give you guys a linear look here. And then over here. Linear look. And walk to the back here real fast. So I got some extra line here, so I'm gonna run these lights across the top of the wall, all the way back here, and it should be like a full finish up to this point, which would be nice. Run along top of this wall, and here's a look from back here. There we go. Come nighttime, it's really gonna look good. Time to work on the patio too. The whole gazebo is going to get lights. So these ones ended up going across here and continued them on here to the cable down center back to the bar. But patio needs lights too, so we're going to figure out how to do that. I'm going to build a box off of this thing, put a switch up there. I'll be working on the same switches in the house. And we cleared off the majority of the deck here. And with the 48 footer, we're going to figure out our best layout. How to get the most light, how to make it balanced. So use that, do that on the ground, and then we'll just transfer that to the roof, mount it up, put it in the box, finish the wall, and we'll be done. Hey everybody, just like promised, I got the gazebo lights done, so let me walk you through those too. Pretty straightforward. So this is the original exterior sconce. I mentioned before I might put that back on, but I opted not to. So we put in this extension box here. I'm gonna go back to the store and get a flat plate for that, cover that up. Up here, put in an outlet. We're fully covered, so we don't need to do any rain cover. Right now I got it temporarily wired in until I get a receptacle, but here we are. Came across this way, and we got to the corner here. We decided to go V across here, drape it a little bit, and then turn it back to this corner, and finally back to the front edge, so that when it's nighttime, it'll match the look of these lights out here too. These lights out here are gonna turn on with the pool lights. So it'll balance out once that gets going. And if we don't like it, after the first barbecue, I'll go ahead and put another strand of lights in. We have 2 receptacles up there, and you can just run another one on the perimeter all the way around. Wired that in, gonna cover it up, junction box, and this will be the new receptacle. And just like that, the backyard is ready for some function. Here's the final product. Original light, put a box on there, brought some conduit up to the roof there, put a new outlet up there. All the string lights are working beautifully. We have some baby birds up there too. All look very nice. These are all operated by switch in the house, so these ones are not on the photovoltaic switch I did on the outdoor lights by the pool. And the outdoor lights are also all done, all tidied up. And come nighttime, we'll get them all turned on, do a nice little walk around for you, show you what it's all about. Any questions, let me know. Hey guys, all done here. So hope you guys liked this video. If you have any questions at all, ask me in the comments. If I can answer them, I will. And please like and subscribe. And we get back to doing some car stuff here soon. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get to light up your place real soon too. Thank you. Peace. Okay guys, nighttime finally. Here's the final product, just as I promised you guys. There it is.